Polar. Here we go. Game 1 of the winners bracket final best of 5. And we've got NACHO in the north after reverse sweeping RWI earlier. We caught that one just a little bit ago. And let's take a look at what they can do with the lineup we just saw lose in the losers bracket just a moment ago. That was DCMA taking this lineup. He's in West Virginia 41, Pavor, Scharnhorst, and Duke of Yuck. I notice every player on Team Nacho is now choosing not to bring concealment. It's almost like they've recognized, hey, concealment's not really important anymore. All right, tell us about the South.
For Team Z, we've got the Monarch, who still believes in concealment. And October, who still believes in concealment. The Massachusetts, whose secondary build decided to take some special captain and said, I don't need none of those skills.
Yep.
A Koenig, who believes in concealment, and a Matsu, who believes in concealment. Well, somebody asked about the Massachusetts, and here's what you have to play with if you decide to take the Massachusetts.
Yeah, not a big fan of the Koenig. Oh, everybody opening up on the Scharnhorst early. Let's follow some shells in here.
That could have been so much worse.
Yep. Oh, speaking of so much worse, that Mutsu, ooh, a West Virginia 41 caught him broadside, 35,500 damage.
Well, when those guns want to hit, they're gonna hit and hit hard.
Yeah, in Polar, you cannot afford to show your broadside like that. Speaking of which, Duke of Yuck shooting the Monarch.
Scharnhorst did some damage to the October Revolution.
Yeah, why are you so far forward in a tier 5 battleship?
Because hold my beer.
Mm-hmm. Well,
You may be overpowered at tier 5, but not when everybody's shooting you.
yeah, right? Seriously. And he's kind of stuck bow in and forced to just take all the punishment from everything.
Interesting that the mass is not, I don't know, trying to counter the Heisen.
I mean, that is kind of like the bigger ship out of this, right? So you would think that that would be a thing.
Well, it looks like he's going to push into A and maybe cap it? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Scharnhorst is very loud. Unfortunately, he's dark for Team Bravo. The other thing is there's nothing on the 9-10 line to stop that push from coming down around and wrapping around behind you. As the October goes down to the Heisen.
I mean, that was just a matter of time.
And its time clearly was up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Heisen's now at half HP.
And Mutsu goes down. By the West Virginia. Man, that West Virginia just kept on hammering him.
I don't think Monarch's going to be long for the life.
Well, he does have 2 ships that are shooting him from the side-ish. Nacho does grab the sea cap too.
Well, Nacho's doing a good job of keeping her Heisen alive.
Hmm.
Of course, probably he's going to be dead soon now that I've said that.
Hello, Beer. And TC with the raid. Thank you very much, TC, for raiding on in. If you guys don't know TC, you should definitely check him out. I had the distinct pleasure of meeting him at the CC Summit. It was a lot of fun.
Good, there was a shout out given.
Yep.
And of course, the Heisen just had to spite my words and die anyways. Ooh, West Virginia finally gets touched by something. A little too late for that revenge, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was the Massachusetts. I kind of feel like the Heisen did his job, right? Like, he's just there to be super tank.
Well, it can't take when you're dead.
But that's the problem. Oh! We missed it over here on the other side. Should have had vigilance as the Scharnhorst torps the Monarch.
Hmm. Yep.
2 ships remaining for ZGRSG.
4 minutes left to go in the game. Is the Massachusetts looking for the kill on the 41? I believe so.
I mean, you got to get that kill, right?
Well, I mean, that's the thing with, no time. It's like you're forced to do it way earlier instead of waiting for the counter to come around and get it.
Right. Right, and you're also forced to just go and hope the Koenig can get in there with his guns. He does.
Yep, just keep sowing your broadside, Massachusetts. Nothing bad will happen.
That's right, that's right, that's right. He is healing. Oh, and he gets the kill in the Cavor. Fight up on ships now.
Yeah, but somebody has more HP than the other team.
Oh, that doesn't matter. Oh, wait, now it does.
Oh, Scharnhorst almost lived. I mean, wait, he did.
3 dead ships in 1 spot. It's all up to the Koenig, the tier 5 ship.
Oh, Duke of York is not spotted. Scharnhorst is not spotted. Other planes are failing to do their job.
Here comes Duke of Yuck shells. Nope.
Don't worry, I think the Koenig is going to pull over here.
Gotta get some Starbucks.
Well, could be a quick smoke break, though, too, because he didn't stay long.
Nope, he parked it.
Folks, that one piece of island cover that you can never see just says, nope.
I know. He's abandoning ship so he can get on the float plane right next to it. That's what he's doing.
I mean, might as well.
With the dog sleds. Look how big those dog sleds are. Those are some massive dog sleds.
Well, I mean, they do have to pull the life rafts.
Mm-hmm. 1 minute and 50 seconds left. I'm kind of wondering why the Duke of Yuck is going behind the island. Like, why not just go to him? You know, like...
But you could take damage that way.
Yeah, I know, and he's almost dead. You could detonate, Puddin'.
Yeah. I suspect a lot of these guys are cruiser players, and they have their cruiser habits.
Hmm.
Well, the Koenig just said screw you to that rock.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, this is not bad company, too, and that rock is not destructible.
That's right.
I mean, it's sad when a tier 5 is going for it, and the other two are just like, no.
Seriously, like, let's go on to the next game already.
It's one ship, guys. You outnumber him.
There we go. Bing, fries are done. All right, and game 1 goes to Nacho. Let's get into the out of the battle screen here, and welcome on in those of you that are raiding on in. We are doing tournament. This is the Clash of the Classes. These are the finals. This is the winners bracket final. It's a best of 5. Battleships only, and there are specific lineups available for the teams. You can see right there their choices. So, we saw one team taking the Monarch Massachusetts combo. That was ZGRSG, which is, well, I don't need to bother putting that in there. Anyway, and then we saw the other team, the one that won, taking the Heezen combo, lineup number 35. I do need to get a commercial break in, so I'm going to get that running right now. While that's going on, I'm also going to get a code giveaway going. Actually, let me hold off the thing for a second. We do giveaways in chat here. Very simple. You have to be a follower and active in chat to win. This is over on Twitch. So if you are tuning in on YouTube, Kick, or Rumble, head on over to Twitch. Make sure you're following the channel and just type anything you want in chat. Okay? I do stream on those other services like I was just talking about, YouTube, Rumble, and Kick. So if you want to dodge any commercial breaks, you can always have a second tab open. So that if commercial breaks happen on Twitch, you could just flip the tab and keep watching. Commercial break is going to start now. I have to be very aggressive with commercial breaks simply because there's only 2 minutes allowed in between these battles.
Thank God we're speed running.
We are speed running this tournament.
Well, we're still waiting for one more player, right?
Mm-hmm. 2 actually now. Sorry, just catching up on Discord pings and stuff. Now, for those of you guys new to the tournament as well, just coming on in, these are the lineups that players can play, and then basically from there they can choose to change a lineup if they want. Now, if they do choose to change a lineup, they're stuck with that change for the rest of the tournament. ZGRSG had 2 players leave the training room, so it's very possible that they might be thinking, oh, we don't really like lineup 15 anymore. That's what they played just now. Maybe they're going to change something else. But in which lineup would you say counters the Heezen lineup here, 35? I'm thinking 18, or your lineup 3, actually.
I would go with 3.
Yeah.
But I think most of this is going to come to positioning and skill.
It really will. And looks like we do not see a lineup change. Let's get into our next game. Let's see. So this should be the reversed screen. That's right, Warlock. Anything you want to type in the chat, and it is good. You have entered the giveaway. Okie dokie. So ZGRG, ZGRSB, ZGRSG. Okay. They're in the North spawn here with a 1-game deficit. This is a best of 5, and we're on Trident. They've got the same lineup as before. So there's your Koenig with the, I didn't notice that before, the DCP module. And Lutyens. That's fun. You got the Monarch, Massachusetts, Octorev, and Mutsu all the way by his lonesome on the 9 line.
Well, by his lonesome for Nacho, it's a Kavor.
Yeah.
Pretty much, he didn't change that. Sean Norris, secondary build. Takes Lutyens and says, screw you to your skills.
Yeah.
West Virginia 41 at least put skills into his captain. Specialty, Duke of Yuck, same thing. And Heisen, like, wow, these guys understood if I'm taking the special captain, why not use those skills? They seem to be helpful at times. Well, looks like everybody's going to be fighting for apples and bacon, and chocolate's just going to be out there by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Now, again, for those new to the tournament, because these are smaller maps and because the ships are typically fighting in closer quarters, you'll see that Nacho has given up on concealment. Some of them are still taking concealment module in slot 5, but giving up on concealment frees up 4 points to be put elsewhere, mostly in damage dealing skills like the Duke of Yuck's heavy AP, for example. Whereas ZGRSG hasn't quite necessarily noticed that, and they are still running concealment in a lot of their builds.
Well,
Also,
Heisen does get spotted and shot at by Monarch, Massachusetts.
yeah, so, Puddin, do you play the Heisen much? Do you enjoy that ship?
Not really. I don't play it. Like, if I'm playing a tier 9 and pulling out the Missouri and just making credits and laughing.
So, I mean, she's an okay ship. She's in this format, she's really there as a big tanky ship that also has a lot of guns, which can be fun.
I mean, she's not horrible, but like she excels against cruisers, and there are none here.
Right. Now, though, she is playing against lower tier ships where the guns are also pretty decent, right?
Yeah.
But I don't like the decision to sit bow in here by Nacho's Heisen. I think he should have taken the opportunity to turn out and get into a kite-away position around this island. He didn't do that. Now he's backing up, and he's going to die in about 2 minutes or less.
Well, I mean, like I said, I think this is like you might not have traditional battleship players knowing that, hey, sometimes you just do the cruiser loser turn and pray for the best.
I mean, how many times have you shot a broadside battleship and come up with, like, overpens and that's it?
Like, at least 80% of the time.
Right. Well, we're about to get to the halfway point, and we've got a Scharnhorst for Nacho. I have a feeling he's going to just either end the Octo with his guns or end him with his torps.
Well, who dies first, October or Heisen?
Yes. Keep them both visible on the screen. Heisen is healing and has a DCP in 20 seconds.
Well, looks like the October dodged all the torpedoes.
Yeah, that Scharnhorst fired them at the max range of 7, or 6, I mean, so unfortunately he did that. Now he did the cruiser loser turn in front of everything and, well, got punished for it.
Oh, down goes the Heisen.
There you go. Heisen does go down first. Octorev has put 45,000 damage into the Scharnhorst. Or no. Sorry, it's the Mutsu that's done the damage to the Scharnhorst. And the Scharnhorst is on fire. That will do it. Octorev kills him.
Down goes that poor Scharnhorst.
I love how the damage counter was still ticking a little bit after the Scharnhorst is already dead.
Let's see. Well, the Cavor at least kept C. West Virginia 41 is still alive, so put all your faith in that ship because October Revolution is still alive.
Yep. And Dalamar, yes, in general, these are smaller maps for this tournament because they have 10-minute time limits. But these games are very fast. Oh, big hit there on the West Virginia 41 from the Monarch. And Nacho is not looking so good in this this battle. And Iowa, we've seen Iowa play yesterday, and it was a strong ship.
Down goes the 41.
Yep. Yeah, we've seen Missouri's today, Iowa's yesterday, both very strong choices at Tier 9. But they are not available for this round. There are 7 randomly generated lineups, and that's all that's available. And then the teams can choose to ban 2 of those lineups. So essentially there are 5 to choose from. Now, a team may change a lineup once during a match being a best of whatever series. But right now it's best of 5. If they change the lineup, they are locked into that new lineup the rest of the game, of the match. So if they change the lineup early, like right now it's game 2, if either team changed their lineup, the opposing team could then change a lineup to try and counter that lineup. So we typically see a very static situation where teams don't change lineups that frequently. Or ever. Yeah, Duke of Yuck just got wrecked by the Mutsu. Whoa. Octorev survived that shot.
Luckily, the Kavor's got all its HP.
Yep. Well, Kavor did what he was told, which is go to C-Cap and get the C-Cap, which is smart. It gets you the point gain and the insurance and stuff. The problem is that, well, he's out of the fight, pretty much, in the process of doing that.
The other problem is there's like 5 enemy ships he has to fight and might be able to kill 1. And thank God, no official wargaming blowout.
That's right.
But that literally just cost him his ship.
Yep. See, I'll do this because now we can get a double death pick going here. Yeah. Alrighty then. ZGRSG wins game 2, ties it up. Remember, it's a best of 5. Let's get out of here. Battle, and again, you guys can see the different ship choices. I know the yellow on white sucks. I'll see if I can fix that. I don't know if I can very easily. I'm concerned that... see, it's conditional formatting. I don't do a lot with Google stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, commercial break while I try to figure this out. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Because these are supposed to be red. So the conditional formatting, maybe for these, is if this, then this. Let's see, references. No. Fill color. Conditional formatting. Here we go. Fill color. Change that to red. Done. Change that to red. I think I have to do this for every single one of the lines then. Here. Red. Done. Okay, got that one done. Let's do this one next. Well, Puddin', do you think one lineup is stronger than the other so far in the series?
Nah, it seems people have been caught out in really odd predicaments.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, you rushed in October and launched them launched them wrong, to be honest.
Yeah, the torpedoes,
Too far.
I mean...
Like...
yeah.
A little patience.
He'd have to spend a lot of time broadside to the Mutsu in order to get that shot off on the Octorev, and he was probably told by his caller to survive at all costs. So that probably forced him to wave off.
Oh, good. The sun went away. Oh, off we go.
Sun went away? Oh.
Yeah, the clouds
Okay.
came out.
Gotcha. All right, guys. Well, we got ourselves a battle, so let's get to it. I'll have to finish fixing up the rest of these in a bit. ZGRSG is on the left. Okay. Here we go. Game 3, we're tied up. Looks like ZGRSG is bringing the exact same lineup. And looks like the same for Nacho, huh?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, and because of the fact that both teams have won a game, you can't really say that one lineup is stronger than the other.
Well, I mean, the winning lineup is clearly the stronger lineup.
Yeah, well, both of them won once, so...
Well, I guess this is a tiebreaker.
Okay, there you go. Scharnhorst spawning in the middle gives him a lot of flexibility. If he goes south, because of the way that the spawns are on this map, it's very north heavy, so if he goes south and they can win the south flank, work their way up, I think that's what they're planning over on Team Red. It's Nacho. Whereas Team Green is looking like they're just going to keep their forces up in the north.
I mean, I think it's smart to bring the Scharnhorst down because most teams that we've seen actually play this, the team that brings 2 ships to chocolate seem to actually win the game because of cross shots. And then it's a 2v1 at chocolate, so you should win that fight very easily.
The big part of that is the 3 remaining ships up to the north have to survive. Hezen can probably do it if he doesn't get caught bow in like last game. Duke of Yuck deciding to go broadside now is concerning, but okay.
Well, I mean, what's the worst that happens going broadside early at the start being spotted by everybody? Right? We've never seen anything bad happen. Not like everybody's shooting your broadside with their AP.
Right. Duke of Yuck already down, and he's trying to heal, but I mean, he's lost a lot of hit points already.
He'll be fine.
See, if you're
pull up
gonna
next to an island, put some dirt on it.
I'll go to the map view again. If you're gonna rotate 2 ships down, then these ships up here have to focus on living, and that means probably playing a little bit less aggressively. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to get the Duke of Yuck into a position where his Hydro can spot for the Hezen and West Virginia to get decaps and stuff, but he's trading an awful lot of hit points in order to do it.
Well, let's see the Kovors at FHP, but it'll be interesting with the Scharnhorst. Looks like he's going for it.
I mean, he might as well. He's the Scharnhorst. That's what you do. You assert dominance, use your secondaries, all that good stuff. Question is, will he fall to Mutsu torpedoes? And or cross shots from the rest of the map? See, look, Duke of Yuck is less than half health already, getting his second heal up. Nacho expending a lot of HP to try to make this happen. I would have shot the Massachusetts there.
I don't know. I mean, you send them down to deal with the Mutsu or whatever.
Well, what it needs to happen is Nacho now has cross shots on the Mutsu. So you shoot the Mutsu. And then you shoot the Massa. But that's not really happening. And yeah, Mutsu just clobbered the Scharnhorst. Firing torps at 7? About 7 kilometers?
Wishful thinking?
Yeah. Very wishful thinking. Well, meanwhile, Mutsu is going to just round the corner.
Important, this mass is now at half health.
Yeah, what just smacked him?
Everybody's just been shooting him.
Yeah, Duke of Yuck got some good hits in. Sharnhorse has been working him down. And that's how this...
Mutsu ate a Sharnhorse torpedo.
There goes the Massa.
Massachusetts. Mutsu should be next.
There he goes. So this is very similar to Brawls, especially on this map. And you have to focus and isolate down one ship that overextends, overpushes. ZGRSG, Massachusetts came out trying to do something to the Scharnhorst. Looked really good for...
Oh!
Looked really good for a while. He's in. Just did 35,000 damage to the Octorev. I'll bet he's feeling that. You're not going to
be able to heal all that back, buddy.
And Duke Yuck misses. There we go.
What was
Butt
that?
turret for the win.
Was that Duke York would like to have a talk with you?
Well, he was very smart, waiting for his rear turret to be unmasked before opening up.
Well, Heisen's probably going to burn out.
Yeah, but in this game, and like the first game, I feel like he did his job, right? Which was just tank all the damage. The big thing is, can the West Virginia 41 live?
Well, if they keep shooting like that, yes.
Yeah, I know, right? Nice hit on the Monarch from the Duke of Yuck. And Nacho grabs the B cap. They're about to get the C cap as well. So they're up 2 caps to 1. Even if the 41 dies, they should still be fine.
Oh, I mean, they'll be fine. I mean, the Koenig's sailing across the border.
Yep.
Which means everybody's just going to shoot the Monarch.
And a little PBY Catalina action. I'm surprised the Monarch didn't go for the kill on the West Virginia right there, but okay. Instead, he's just going to charge in and get wrecked.
Well, I mean, you got to focus fire. There's only 2 of you left. You need to take something out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Granted, yeah, you eventually have to go into these guys, but like you're just literally leaving a ship all by itself. That, I mean, look where the Monarch had to go. He had to use that island so the West Virginia couldn't shoot him. You know, instead of using the island so, like, the other 3 ships couldn't shoot you, and you guys take out the West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, you know, with, being a 10-minute game, you really don't have time for plays like that. Like, you don't have time for the traditional, competitive plays of, yeah, we could pull this back if we just start knocking things out and play it safe. It's pretty much go in and let's just get this over with.
In this format, generally, the first kill kind of sets the tone for the rest of the game. Whatever team gets that first kill has a really good chance of winning. Just because you're taking guns off the board, HP off the board, whatever. Port tier 5.
Well, what do you mean port tier 5?
Port tier 5.
That's what they get. That's what they get for bullying all those tier 4s and protective matchmaking.
Ah. I was never a fan of the Koenig with the grinds. I actually really enjoyed the tier 6 a lot. And the 4 was okay as well.
I spent too much time at tier 10 to really care about the lower tiers anymore. And of course, that's all due to freaking clan battles.
Yep.
Yep,
And there we go.
Counting.
Get my death picks. Alright, Nacho now up a game over ZGRSG, and it is not an official Wargaming blowout. Yay! Alright, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get a commercial break in. I'm going to continue to fix these columns. Just a reminder, we do have giveaways going every now and then. I'm going to get one going right now. It's for a signals container, and there are 2 winners per person, okay? All you have to do is be a follower of the channel, active in chat, and you are good to go. If you're watching on YouTube, Kick, or Rumble, head on over and make sure you're following the Twitch channel and active in chat, and you get a chance for some signals. All right, get a commercial break going, and let's fix these columns here, these rows. So let's see. Nacho is 1 away from winning the series. Okay, I think I have them all set now. So that's good. Somehow I changed that to... I don't know why. Let's use that one. No. There we go. Okay, cool. Yay, fixing things.
What are we fixing? Stuff and things?
We're fixing stuff and things. So I got the thing done. The spreadsheet thing. Sheet. Almost done with the American battleship line. You have the British battleship line done. What line should I try next? You like to brawl? German? Or Pan-American battleship line is fine, yeah. Any of the German lines would be good. Hey, King of North. Good to see you. And we are ready already. Wow. They are not screwing around. I mean, gotta speed run the tournament. Let's go. That way I can get back to speed running ranked after this is done during the after party, right? Alright, now, Puddin', at this point, ZGRSG needs to win the game at all costs. This is when, if I'm ZGRSG, I'm looking at the lineup and saying, do I want to change? You know what might also be part of it? The 2-minute maximum time in between games. It's just not enough time to say, okay, you're going to play this ship, you're going to play that. You know what I mean?
True.
Battle starts.
So yeah,
I mean,
same lineups.
You'd think you'd have a couple pre-selected lineups.
Right, these are our favorites.
Ready.
Have people on ships and stuff like that. I think, and somebody who's in the tournament in the chat can please correct me or confirm this, but I think that when they get their builds from Wargaming, like the press accounts, they're all pre-built with what's considered the strong build or the cookie cutter build. So it's possible a lot of these players are just taking those and going in with it instead of whatever else.
Probably true. I mean, that would explain so many people with concealment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you have to actively go in and change it up in order to fix it. And that frankly, it's a lot of ships. So 35 different lineups. Obviously, there's going to be repeat ships. I don't know how many ships off the top of my head, but, you know, probably looking at like...
Roar's probably one of them.
Yeah, you're probably looking at like 40 ships in total to spec up. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. A lot of clicking. Well, Mutsu detected, and Mutsu slapped.
I wouldn't call that a slap. I think he just got punched in the throat.
Yeah, throat punch.
That definitely hurts.
Yeah, and he's got concealment. Anyway. For
I mean,
ships
thank God.
Right? Ships that are lower tier, concealment can actually hurt them. Similar to how concealment can hurt a gunboat destroyer. Because you just get too close to the enemy, and then it takes too long to get out of trouble. Sharnor's 43 is a good choice. Good ship.
Yes, because this game clearly needed a Scharnhorst with a speed boost.
Yes, and better secondaries. Oh, and it's free for everybody, so everybody gets it. At least people that were playing the game, what, 2 years ago?
Is that how old the 43 is?
I want to say it's 2.
I don't know. I just enjoyed playing the normal Scharnhorst and embarrassing the idiots with the 40 in the 43.
There you go. Well, ZGRSG takes their Massachusetts, puts them in the middle of the map, and says, "Mine. I will hold this for the Dominion."
Right. The only problem is he's sitting in the gap, not in the cap.
Right. And not only that, but he's out of secondary range from all of Nacho's ships. So...
maybe he needs to send an email out to Nacho that he needs to push up? That's not part of, you know, Z's plan?
Can you imagine, like, taunting them in all chat, being like, you know, "Move up, you pussies." You know, just...
Oh, God. The last thing I would do is go into all chat in any tournament, because knowing me, I'd get the team banned.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that was a big hit. You guys are catching up 2 minutes ago. Pommern and Lutyens for Cole. Great choices, Ouija. Good choices. Well, the Monarch went dark. Good for him because he just took another big hit. So far, this game... Go ahead.
I'm going to say that's fine. We'll just let the October get shot at.
So far, this game has just been, like, ZGRSG taking hits and not really dishing them back.
Well, they're still finding a way to live while getting punched.
Let's talk about Mutsu's insurance policy, right? Seriously, hope he got that extended warranty. All right, well, Massachusetts is coming out now, and his secondaries are finally firing in anger. So that's exciting.
Well, probably at this point they're firing in joy because they're actually able to shoot, but
Ends in 5 minutes.
Not for long.
Eisen definitely put in some work on that Mass's broadside.
Ah, there's the dream. Both secondaries going off. Let's go.
Well, the dream's probably going to be short-lived.
Oh, yeah.
And it is.
It is. Nacho gaining first blood. Remember, ZGRSG needs this win, otherwise they are pushed back into the loser's bracket final.
Well, if they needed the kill on that Duke of York to even it up,
Yeah,
but...
yeah. It was close.
Ow.
If I'm the Monarch, I'm slowing down right now so I can just have another shot, but he's not doing that. He's actually looking away from the Duke of York, too. He's going to let the York win. Or live.
No,
Ah, that's why the Octorev. Okay. So the Octorev claimed he had the kill. I'm always concerned about that because you know in competitive, you never call something dead until it really is.
Well, I mean, with short time, like, you're going to have to trust that you can get the kill for a change.
And that's a good point. That's absolutely a good point.
You know, you got to get rid of the Sharnors. You need to get points. Because you're definitely going to, you know, Monarch's in a toughy spot.
Mm-hmm.
And Nacho still has their Heisen.
And this game, the Heisen's been doing pretty well hit point wise. I think that's more a function of ZGRSG's bulk is on the other side of the map.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, look, it's torpedoes. Aw, the torps didn't matter. And no official wargaming blowout, Puddin'.
Well, I mean, it happens.
Ta-da! We're actually tied up on ships right now, so 2.5 minutes to go. And technically ZGRSG is in the lead because they got that first cap. So as long as they can just live for 2.5 minutes, they will, well, actually, they have to get resets too. Live for 2.5 minutes and keep resetting the West Virginia 41 and the Cavour, which they can't see anymore. If I'm ZGRSG, I'm telling that Koenig to go straight in. Like, I'm telling him to go this way. Charge towards the Heisen. He can spot the Cavour. There, he's turning now. They cannot allow the B cap. But I don't think they're going to be able to get the resets. They just don't see any ships. There's the cap flip. Now the question is a question of math.
Well, according
Is
to
there-
my score timer math, Team Bravo still wins.
In 17 minutes?
Right, because there's only a minute 30 left.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, at this point, everybody on ZGRSG just has to turn and run and live. Go on,
Pretty
Mutsu.
much.
Go living. I think Mutsu will be fine. The big question is the Octorev. Can the Octorev survive? He's getting caught bow in. I don't think he got the memo of living.
Well, I mean, luckily for him, it's just the Cavour.
He's in could turn his guns too.
Well, I mean, obviously he's just shot the Koenig, so
Yep.
everybody's probably got about one more salvo to kill something.
40 seconds left. Comes down to a attempted drive-by, or do you go for the ram at this point?
Well, if you're Z, you have to ram.
If you're
Because
Z,
you
you've got
have
to
to
ram.
trade.
Mm-hmm. Cannot afford to fail the trade. He's slowing down to try to hit the 41 and get the ram for the hero play. 41 takes hits, not enough. There's the ram. 16 seconds to go. ZGRSG still in the point lead. Four seconds. Everybody shooting the Koenig. And not enough. We're going to game 5, Puddin'. Wow.
Just as the
Holy
Koenig,
crap.
guys.
Going to game 5. That was a bloodletting.
That was a
if
nail
I see
biter.
one. Probably the closest game we've had in this entire tournament so far, huh?
Second closest?
Really? Was it the second? Okay.
Well, I mean, whoever, I can't remember. That won just because of the cap. Again, like, this came down to, you know, you got the cap early.
Got it. That's true. Let's eat out another code. Jam, congratulations on your victory. So again, you've got about 8 minutes, a little bit under 8 minutes to enter. Just be active in chat. Make sure you're a follower of the channel. If you're watching on YouTube, Kick or Rumble, get on over to twitch.tv/Lord_Zath and follow the channel and type something, enter the giveaway. Why not? I'm going to get a commercial break going while these guys get set up. And I actually need to refuel myself a little bit. I'm going to grab a snack. In the meantime, let's take a look at the playoff screen. So DSNF does defeat DCMA. However, DCMA won game 2, so it went to a full 3-game series. That would have been cool to watch. We don't know what RRWI versus SFSO is doing yet, or HMS or DSNF. Remember, these guys have to fight here, so we've got one more game to bring you, and then we will be going somewhere down here, and then finishing up here at the Grand Finals. So plenty of tournament remaining.
Hmm.
And here we go. The game to decide it all, Game 5. NACHO and ZGRSG. Neither team choosing to change the lineups again.
Well, to be fair, both lineups have worked for both teams. This is the deciding factor of which is the better lineup.
That's true. Weatherlight, thank you very much for your sub. Appreciate you, man. This is New Dawn. This is the map with the smiley face. And you will never be able to unsee that now. Just for pudding, we gotta draw a cigarette in there too. There you go.
Well, always waiting for the action. You know what would be really funny? A cyclone.
How about a draw?
I'm gonna stick with cyclone.
Alright, let's get back out of battle here.
That was that under the 2 minutes?
Probably.
Well, according to the new rules that I made up yesterday, Team Bravo wins all draws.
It says we reopen. I wonder if that means we make a new training room. Oh,
Why?
they're making a new training room.
Well, I mean, this is a first for any tournament.
Will SUFSO get revenge against DSNF for yesterday? We'll find out. DSNF currently up a game over HMS. We do not know what's going on with RWI versus SFSO. There is no training room for DSNF and HMS, so they might be done already.
Ironically, there's
You're
not a lot
welcome,
of training rooms today.
No. Just in general.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that Kind of scary.
It is kind of scary. The sky is falling, Puddin'.
You'll be fine.
Grand time.
I mean, we live in Chicago. There'll probably be a mayor election about the sky falling.
Host has issues to create the game. They have to restart the game. 2 minutes. Okay. Everybody twiddle your thumbs.
I'm way ahead on you on twiddling my thumbs.
Scott Fuss says, let's have some tea in the training room. I don't know about tea. I'd have some dirty water myself. What time is it? Oh, 1:20. Perfect timing. It was funny yesterday. So yesterday we got to, what was it, level 9 hype train? And I go downstairs. My wife looks at me. She's like, "You're starting now?" And I'm like, yeah, we got to level 9. Like, you know, when you get to 7, we go get some dirty water. And she's like, okay. She was not enthused.
It didn't sound like it, especially with it being her birthday.
Today's her birthday. Yesterday was not. So today, right. I'm also
just
gonna have
keep
to
telling yourself that.
I'm wasting my talent on this stuff, Lord Picasso. Thank you, Wonder. I am by no means an artiste. I gotta mark that down. Restart game 5. Just so when I put this out to YouTube later. All right, well, we should be bringing this to you in a moment. And stuff and things. They asked if everybody's ready. Everybody said ready. Genius needs to get in. DSN one. No. HMS, okay.
Well, the final game is dropped.
Yep, so we might have a rematch again of DSNF versus SFSO, which was Winners Bracket 2.1. Crazy to think, one of those teams will be eliminated and not be able to play for the finals. Assuming it comes to that, we'll find out. But in the meantime, we gotta go. All right. We're going to try it again, this time with feeling. This is going to be ZGRSG and NACHO Game 5, the final game. Whoever wins this continues into the grand finals. Whoever loses this, and gets a 1 battle advantage. Whoever loses this goes to the losers bracket finals. And whoever wins that losers bracket finals goes up against whoever wins this game here with a 1 game disadvantage. That's right, Tyrandus. Dirty water. That's what I call my whiskey.
Interesting. The Kavor for Nacho is turning all the way around to go march up the 1 line.
Mm-hmm. Turo, thank you for the hydration reminder. Will do, will do. We saw in this map before, Kavor doing that exact same play, what War Gambler is doing right now. Going all the way around. Problem is he's taken out of the game for so long. How Liu, congratulations on your prize.
Once again, it looks like the southern team is fighting for the southern half of the map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you get the toilet bowl action. North always goes to the west, and the south typically goes towards the east. Do you have any build guides for battleships? Yes, I do. Right there, exclamation point builds takes you to a general build doc. Although I will say we've seen in recent days that the build doc is not perfect. So use your brain a bit, but you can use that as a good guideline. Duke of Yuck is kind of hot. I don't know why he was going that aggressive there, but okie dokie.
So what happens when they can see over the islands on you?
Right? And the big thing about this island, so on the map, if you look on the map, it looks like this island's got some really good cover, right? Okay, that's what it looks like on the mini-map. But the problem is this little harbor here, plus if you zoom in, the lower landmass here means that shells can come right up and over. So this island does not provide as much cover as one may expect. This side it does, because on this side you can be closer to that large mountain. Oh well. Tom Kun may lose it for his lose his ship, I should say. One sticky
He's
fire.
still burning.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that he's continuing to reverse right in front of the Massachusetts, though. While spotted. That is a feels bad moment. And there he goes. First blood going to ZGRSG. And Emmett over on YouTube, yes, this is World of Warships. We are on a 2-minute delay. So anything you ask in chat, I will see and respond to in the minimum of 2 minutes. Nacho's Scharnhorst going into the Z-cap, but spotted. And on 2 fires, and those are sticky fires. Ouch. Nacho's just not looking too good this game, huh, Puddin'?
Not really. They're not playing to, I guess, what we're used to seeing them. Maybe they're getting tired.
I don't know. Are they Europeans?
I have no idea.
I mean, we know ZGRSG are Germans, at least a couple of them are. So you would think they'd be getting tired as well. I mean, it is only 8:30 p.m. over in Europe. I mean, you know, that's gotta get to those bars, you know?
Well, it is Sunday, so everybody's got to get ready for work tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. That W word.
Walking?
Some people, that could be their work.
Well, down goes the West Virginia 41. It's clearly looking like the superior lineup is with the Massachusetts and not the Heisen.
Mm-hmm. And here we go. See, the Cavor, by the time he gets to this little spot here to possibly go into A, it's just too bloody late. Team's already gone.
Don't tell him that. He spent all day trying to get there.
No, right? He's already lost a good chunk of his HP. Massachusetts firing back.
Oh, this could be bad on the October. That was.
Yeah. I moved the screen just in time to see that white line. In this particular game, the Heisen is still taking more damage than dished out, but he's done a better job of doing damage as well. I say that as the Massachusetts just punches him in the face.
I mean, the Heisen's not long for this life.
I'm
He's got
surprised.
a Cleveland shooting him, a Massachusetts, an October Revolution.
Mm-hmm. I would have thought the Heisen would have fired at least one gun at the Octorev, get him out, and then the rest at the Massa, but... Oof. Monarch takes him down. We've got 3 minutes left and 2 ships remaining for Nacho. Take a look at the Scharnhorst versus the Koenig action. He's charging the Koenig while shooting other targets, the Massachusetts.
Well, I don't think he can see the October or actually shoot him.
I like that little guess torp there in case the Octoref comes through the channel. Not a bad idea. You might want a DCP, though. There you go. Too late. When I know I need to do something, like, I'm tapping that key. Like, I'm tapping R, you know, like, repeatedly. Or T to heal, that sort of thing.
Well, it's up to the Cavor.
NACHO is Austrian, Polish, and German. Ah, okay, cool. And there we go. ZGRSG is going to have a nacho party, says chat. And this is an official Wargaming blowout.
You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. Congratulations, ZGRSG, with almost a reverse sweep. They lost game 1, won game 2, lost game 3, and then done. Put the winner screen up. And Putin, that means we need to look for a loser's bracket game.